Hi, sweeties. How are you doing? Welcome to Nanya Sim, and thank you all so much for all the love and support. Hope you all are doing great. Today, we'll be talking something very important, and it's about a video that I came across about a white woman asking why is it that Black people have national anthem, and she went further to say that Asians do not have anthem, Hispanics do not have anthem. Why is it that it's only Black people that have the anthem, right? And she went further to ask, why is it that it's only Black people that also have Black History Month? And if it were to say that why it is white people are like, white History Month, it would have been racist and all that. I want to clarify this. Some people actually do not know anything about history. Some people are really very dumb that instead of them to make research, they bring their dumbness into, like, they bring it to social media. And when you bring something on social media, we help you out to spread it. That is what we do here. So she came out and she is asking, why is it that it's only Black people that have the national anthem? And I am going to say this. During the period when this anthem came out, when they had the anthem, there were about 3 anthems, right? Before 2, before this one actually came. So for decades, if I am not mistaken, they really have been singing this, and which is lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring. This is also more like hymn, not just an anthem, right? And the fact that they always look for a way to drag Black people into Asian, Hispanic community is something I don't understand. Let's just get into this video.
Also, what the fuck's this Black national anthem about? We're like literally going backwards as a country with racism. We're not going forwards. The regular national anthem is for everyone. Everyone that's an American citizen. Black people and white people and Asian people, everyone. The Black national anthem is only for Black people. Yet, if there were a white national anthem, it would be racist. It would be so fucking racist. If we had a White History Month, so racist. This is illogical. It does not make any goddamn sense. Yet we can't say it's racist to us. We're going backwards, guys. We're all supposed to be one. We're all supposed to celebrate one national anthem. By having a separate national anthem, it just doesn't make goddamn sense. We're going backwards. What are we doing? What the fuck? Also, what the fuck's this Black national anthem about? The regular national anthem is for everyone. Everyone that's an American citizen. Black people and white people and Asian people, everyone. The Black national anthem is only for Black people. Yet, if there were a white national anthem, it would be racist. It would be so fucking racist. If we had a White History Month, so racist.
So, do you want answers to your questions, or do you prefer to stay angry? Let me answer your question with a question. You claim that the Star-Spangled Banner is for all American citizens. So do you think the Star-Spangled Banner, which was written in 1814, was for all the stolen African slaves here in America? Do you think it was for all Asian Americans in 1882 with the passing of the Chinese Exclusion Act? Do you think it represents all the indigenous people who were forced to leave their land during the Trail of Tears from 1831 to 1850? Do you think it was for all people during the Jim Crow South? Do you think it was for all the American-born Japanese citizens who were sent to internment camps during the Second World War? I know people like you want to believe that our national anthem is for all Americans, but our history simply doesn't support that. So with all that being said, let me answer your question as to why we need a Black national anthem. And my answer is, we shouldn't have to have a Black national anthem. But the reason it exists is because America failed to live up to its promises. America has failed from the very beginning. We should have never formed as a country with slavery still on the books. We failed on our promise with post-Civil War Reconstruction. We failed on our promise with the Jim Crow South. We failed on our promise with the Civil Rights Act. While our intentions may have been good, our execution has been lackluster because people simply don't want to put forth the effort. To put it simply, when Lift Every Voice was written in 1900, African Americans did not have the same level of freedom that white Americans have. And in 1900, when James Weldon Johnson wrote Lift Every Voice, He was writing a national anthem for the people that America had failed. And if America had done what it was supposed to do in the first place, James Weldon Johnson would have never had to write Lift Every Voice in the first place. And as to your question about Black History Month, I'll tell you the same thing my dad told me. Every month is White History Month. History, just like everything else, if we did it the way we were supposed to, we wouldn't need Black History Month. But the fact I'm making this video in the first place illustrates why we need Black History Month. Or just teach better history overall. Well, anyway, this has been Doc for Diesel Punk Industries saying I hope that answered your question. Thanks for watching, and as always, Crunchy White, pimp forever.
Also, what the fuck's this Black National Anthem about? We're like literally going...
Some conversations are above your pay grade. This is one of them. You know, right-wing media is the worst thing you guys could have possibly consumed. Possibly consumed. Do you know why? Because it puts you on a path to look dumb as shit. It does. The media called Lift Every Voice and Sing the Black National Anthem. Now imagine if the media had actually said Lift Every Voice and Sing will be sung before the national anthem or after the national anthem during the Super Bowl. And then imagine you actually went and got research on the song. You read the lyrics. And then you watched the game. And then those words came back to you. Because it is a prayer and a hymn. It fits right in to sports. Right into it. It fits right in. Victory. It does. Let's say a player gets hurt on the field. A bunch of people gonna pray, right? Kind of like the lyrics to Lift Every Voice and Sing is a prayer. But that's what happens when you consume right-wing media. You become dumber. There have been stats that have shown that. Fox News viewers are less educated than the average person who does not watch Fox. That's been shown. But then you throw OAN and Newsmax into it. And if Fox News makes you dumber, what the fuck do these motherfuckers do? What do they do? I can almost guarantee you there is not a way to gauge how less intelligent you are for conversations like Lift Every Voice and Sing is than anything else. But y'all consume it. And then you have the audacity. I think that's what the problem pisses me off the most. Y'all have the audacity to come on social media, regular media, whatever, spouting that bullshit. I'm sitting in front of my computer right now. I can go to Google and look up anything I want. Any old thing I want. But see, right-wing media makes it to where you don't look up things, but you're confident in the stupidity of the things you do not know. Had any of you asked, had any of you had the intelligent fortitude to want to learn about the song itself, you would know by now. This isn't like when I was a kid and I was singing Lift Every Voice and Sing. It isn't. Where in the schoolrooms I was in the little black schoolrooms in inner city schools that I was in, they taught us about the song. Taught us the lyrics. It wasn't just enough for us to sing it. We had to understand why we sung it. But not you. You live in a time where information is literally at your fingertips. The thing you used to make this fucking video, you could have looked up this song. How would you like it more if we centered whiteness? Because this is all this comes down to. This is it. This is the NFL's really weak attempt to recognize the fact that they blackballed a quarterback who is no longer playing in the NFL for standing up for something they should have been in front of. That's why the end racism, it takes all of us on the end zone. The end racism, it takes all of us on the back of the helmet. That's why they hired Jay-Z, to divert the attention off of the fact that they were completely, utterly, 100% wrong on the stance that Colin Kaepernick took. And then they said, you know what? We're going to give a token, another token. We're going to sing, lift every voice and sing during our Super Bowls. And every year that they've done this, dumb white folks like yourself lose your goddamn minds. Because you notice no one else is calling it the Black National Anthem. The National Football League is not calling it that. Jay-Z's not calling it that. I'm not calling it that. Anybody who's ever read or sung the song is not calling it that. We call it Lift Every Voice and Sing, but not y'all. Because right-wing media dumbed your ass down enough to where you go, it's the Black National Anthem. And rather than you finding out whether or not that's true, finding out the history of the song, rather than you using the device that you made this video on to discover why and what the song is about, you do this. You see, dumb I have no problem with. Dumb and bold pisses me off. Dumb and bold is a disease. I'm not a brain surgeon, so why in the hell would I go tell a brain surgeon how to do certain procedures? Or tell him he's doing those procedures wrong? Why would I do that? Not an astronaut. So what do I look like telling an astronaut the way they astronaut is wrong? You see, it's because you do not want to learn that we continue to have this conversation. And we can't stop you because of the First Amendment. We can't. No matter how many times people break it down, no matter how many times people tell you what this song actually truly is, dumb ass people like yourself won't get it. You will be dumb and bold and then stand in our faces and demand that we recognize your stupidity and your boldness in that stupidity as a legitimate conversation. Why should we do that? Why? If you're not going to get it, you're not going to get it. So why in the fuck shouldn't I say something about it? Why am I restricted on telling you exactly how stupid you truly are? You want to have a decent conversation, then you go get educated before you even speak to anyone who knows what we're talking about. Or not. It doesn't really matter. You don't know what the fuck the song is about. You've never heard it. You've never done any research. So exactly why should I fucking talk to you? Why should anyone talk to you with anything other than disdain and disgust? When y'all get educated, then maybe we can have a debate. But if you're going to keep spouting stupidity, please be prepared for the consequences. And the consequences of that is this. I look down on you and your lack of education and your boldness and your stupidity.
The question would be, when did African Americans become American? Were we American during slavery, during 1776 Constitution of all men are created equal, but we were slaves? Were we American during Jim Crow, where we could be murdered without any trial, without any due process, where our towns could be burned down? The Black National Anthem was created because as much as many Black Americans fought to be American and paid their taxes and we've worked every job, we weren't treated as Americans with basic constitutional protections. So yeah, we have our own anthem.
A lot of you are not going to agree with this one, so buckle your seatbelts. Number one, what the entire fuck is a Black National Anthem, right? I'm black American. My ancestors was in this country, right? It's just a black man in America, right? what the entire fuck is the black national anthem, right? And this is not even coming from like, oh, I'm gonna be decisive, whatever. When I was in school, we sang the pledge, we did the Pledge of Allegiance, and we sang the national anthem. The national anthem now encompasses everybody in here. We do not need a black national anthem. What is the black national anthem for? What meeting are we going to where this national anthem is being said? Now, hypothetically speaking, right, I don't want to create no division or anything, but let's say next year a group of white fellas comes out and they say, we want a white national anthem. And the Mexicans say, yo, we Mexican American, we want a Mexican national anthem. I thought we was the United States of America, people. United States. Now we united. But a lot of y'all on the left side create division, right? Division seems to be the topic of the day, right? It's a lot of division. You don't split stuff up. And I wanted to know what you're going to say. You're going to say, John, why you only focus on the left? You telling me the black national anthem didn't come from the left? Shit's stupid. Number one, what the entire fuck is a black national anthem?
You know, a lot of y'all get on this app to show just how loud and ignorant y'all are, or y'all try to make yourselves sound intellectual when in reality y'all are way off target. If you studied even an ounce of black history, you would know what the black national anthem, Lift Every Voice and Sing by James Weldon Johnson is. It has been a cornerstone in the black community for over a century. It was especially pivotal during the civil rights era. But how about this? When the black national anthem was created, America had 3 national anthems. There was no one national anthem. White Northerners sung America the Beautiful, white Southerners sung the Star-Spangled Banner, and black people sung the black national anthem, Lift Every Voice and Sing. It wasn't until Southern sympathizers, the United Daughters of the Confederacy, campaigned successfully to get the Star-Spangled Banner as the official national anthem of the United States. White Southerners sung the Star-Spangled Banner because it paid tribute to Southern slaveholders. Let me also add, the same person that wrote the Star-Spangled Banner said that black and white people were 2 separate countries, could never live together, and wanted black people sent back to Africa. So you guys want unity, but chose a song and a writer that says otherwise. Quit the faux outrage. It's not hitting. It's not hitting like it used to.
So this is all I got from the stitches, and it's really amazing how people try to create problem where there is no problem. And the fact that people always look for a way to compare and contrast when it comes to black people, Asian community, and probably Hispanic community. And I am going to say this, and if any other community choose or decide that they want their own national anthem, right? I am not sure anybody is holding them, right? Black people has always been standing out in everything they do. And according to what I learned, I found that as at the time this anthem was done or was ready, America already had about how many anthems, right? And sincerely speaking, if you go through this anthem, you definitely will find out that there is nothing wrong or there is no division or anything in the anthem. The anthem is very simple. Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring with the harmonies of liberty, right? Let our rejoicing rise. I really do not see anything wrong with this. But people will still look for a way to find their way into black people's discussion, and they always look for a way to find their way into black people's businesses. Because if she had taken time to think or to read or to go through this national anthem, I am not sure we'll be having this conversation or people will be coming out to ask her question. And with the other black conservative man who actually came out to ask why is the need for black anthem. This anthem did not start today. This anthem has been here for years. Or should I say, I can't remember when, but it truly has been here for a while, and it shouldn't be something somebody will have to start. I am trying to find out when it was, but I can't. But then what I know is that it didn't happen today, you know. So the idea of people coming out with different, like coming out to ask questions. Why do we have Black Anthem? We are supposed to be united, and why is it that it's only Black people? Why is it like Asians do not, Hispanics and all that? I will say it again. If you want to get your anthem, go get your own. And you all stop coming at Black people when they come up with something, and you all then come out to start asking, why is it that it's only Black people, not every other community? You can as well do yours. And for every other person wanting to say one or two things or bullshit, see, I think it's time you all really let Black people be. Because I don't see the reason why every 2 business day, market day, you all are coming out to look for something to talk about. My own people, right? National anthem shouldn't be a problem. If she had taken her time to go through the national anthem, she definitely will find that this is actually also a hymn, right? And let us march on till victory is won. And I am standing on it, that we are going to keep marching on till victory is won, till we conquer, because we have not conquered yet. There are so many things that we are supposed to get our reparations and everything, like, all the system that has been mounted to oppress Black people. Not until they are also dismantled, then we can, sing our victory song and all that. So yeah, that's all I have to say. And please let my own people be. You all stop waking up every day to have something to say. The one is that we actually do not care about your opinion. Your opinions are not even important. This is where I'm going to draw the cut and see you all in my next video. Bye for now.